Now on this episode, we have, man, the first ever Knock Music House, the Beat Basement champion, world champion in the building.
Yeah.
This dude right here, I mean, he had some of the dopest beats, and his energy was off the chain. So, hey, y'all give it up for my boy. Don't drop the beat, Lahzeric.
Oh yeah, don't drop the beat, Lahzeric. Oh bro, I know that's tough for a lot of people. Some people say Lahzeric, but it's Lahzeric. Just want to let y'all know. Appreciate you for having me, man. It's been a pleasure, for real, for real.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you for coming and participating and being a part of this whole, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Definitely something fresh.
Yeah.
And haven't really seen nothing like this before. Glad to, to be a part of it, for sure. Definitely seeing a lot of love for it too. So definitely, definitely something I definitely want to do again, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, y'all heard it. He definitely want to do it again. So that means, I know y'all wondering why he has a championship bet on. Because this man is the champion. This man beat everybody out in the best beat created live in front of the whole world. So,
For sure.
without further ado, my bro Lahzeric, don't drop the beat, Lahzeric.
Yeah.
Let the listeners know, how it all started. Let them know who you are.
For
Show you how you came up.
For sure. Yeah, I'm originally from Chicago. Start with that. I'm from Chicago. I started off, just being around my cousins. You feel what I'm saying? Like they was rapping, and I'm the little homie out of the cousins. So it's just something cute to them. So I was doing that. So I'm like, man, let me.
You just on the scene.
Just on the scene.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good to be, but you know how little big cousins be. They don't really give you your flowers. So
Right.
I was started off rapping with them, and that's what I was kind of starting off with, and then they was finding their own beats and stuff like that, and I'm little. I'm like 8, 9, 10, whatever, like somewhere around that age, and I go look for beats, shop for beats, and it's like $20 for a beat. I'm like 9 years old. That's a lot of money. I can't just ask nobody 9 years old. Like I ain't got no job or nothing like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own beats. Like
At 9 years old.
Yeah, I was going on like just different. I don't know. I think like YouTube. Like at 9 years old, I started to really just research it like a lot. See what I needed and all that. I used to listen to other people's beat tools, popping on like SoundClick.
YouTube University is what you went to.
YouTube, but like before they was like SoundClick. Like everybody had their SoundClick busting and everything like that. So yeah, I just look at people who was going crazy on there. Some of the beats I hear on the radio, I used to try to my best to create on what I had. And then it got really serious. My dad ended up getting me a laptop and like a crack version of FL from his flea market. Yeah, he ended up getting me a crack version of FL, and then from that point on, like I just really was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I used to be a game head too, like, but after I ain't been playing the game since I got on to like making beats, so I used to just go crazy.
Oh wow!
And then it was like,
so it overpowered.
Yeah,
the beats, your profession overpowered playing the game.
Yeah, like I was just like, man, I'm about to just do this. It was fun for me. Like I didn't know too many people that did. Like it wasn't as kind of a thing like it was now. It was just kind of just knew everybody was just kind of like rapping and things of that nature. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to start doing this. And then it got to a point where I was making beats in the room in my crib, like by myself. Like, and next thing I know, everybody surrounded in my room, like, and I'm young. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like people like this. People like when I do this. Like I got people freestyling all the time. People who don't even record music, like giving me options, and then like from that point on, I was like, all right, like I still liked to rap.
So was your big cousins at this point like, dang,
yeah,
he got some fire. We didn't open up the doors for him like talking about, but he snuck in here and he was around us. So now we gotta kind of give him his props. We gotta come over there.
That's exactly what that happened. Of course, like you feel what I'm saying, like that started to happen. But I didn't realize I was just so locked in. I'm just like, man, like. At first I wasn't like this.
Yeah.
So I just started realizing the power of just producing and just, I don't know, I feel like everybody just kind of kinder to producers and things of that nature. So yeah, I started doing that. I created my own project. I had some projects of my own too. Like I got
That's because they want y'all heat. They want y'all soft.
Yeah,
like,
for
you
sure.
Know, hey, can we get a beat? Can we? I got some. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the hardest rapper too.
It's
the hardest rapper come to these like a little puppy.
Exactly. The whole demeanor just changes. It's like wow. So I was like, okay, I like this. And then I also realized like, I like being behind the scenes too. Like just as much as I probably like be in the camera or something like that. Like I also like being behind the scenes. I like pointing and saying you should do this, you should do that. Like I think that's what my favorite part of the music part. Like whether I'm in front of the camera, behind the camera, I just like having that collaborative. Like everybody listen to my direction, and then I'm also like listening to their ideas and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I developed like a lot of like songs. Just like my cousins will show me something old. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll show me something old, cause they old, and they'll show me something old. Tell me sample this, listen to this, listen to that. So yeah, I feel like I had an advantage with that. Starting young and also having like older people just putting me on with different types of music, not letting me stay in the box or whatnot. So I just kind of like keep evolving, things of that nature. So yeah, but yeah, that's how I started off. Yeah.
So Chicago. I mean, let's not skip over that. You said you was from Chicago, so I know how rough it is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Got some family up there, but I know how rough it is up there. And did the music, kind of keep you out of the streets and
like you try to do the best you can, because sometimes it's just at your front door a lot of the times. But like I always like, you feel me? Just me being from Chicago, I'm gonna run into something
stupid.
just something stupid. But that always kept like, I feel like I kept my environment pretty much clean as I could as a new person, because I made music. Like people ain't trying to come and, you feel me, disrupt what I got going on. They was more so like, you making the beat, we finna have fun type of like, you feel me? Now granted, it was some hate. It's gonna be some hate. But I just feel like I always just had like a positive mindset and things of that nature. But yeah, Chicago definitely, I love my city, but it can get crazy.
Yeah.
It can definitely get crazy, just from a lot of things. Even we got some things going on right now that's just going on. The new law they just passed in there, so it just just praying for
what new law? Tell them about the new law and
so people from the city calling it the purge law.
Purge law.
Yeah, bro. So basically you can like get away with like you doing 3 months max for almost any crime.
No, all crimes or any?
I know from what
pretty much
it was second, like man, it was like battery, 2nd degree murder, like all of it. They just letting them out. Like
I think it's overpacked. I think there's a lot of
that's probably what it is, and then they saying that if somebody's laying on your property, your business, you could call the police to get them off. Now they saying you can get them off whatever force you want.
Bro,
like what does that even mean?
Right. That's
people just gonna destroy you, and you got the city behind you to support you with. It's pretty much like police taking a vacation.
Oh yeah.
And then on top of that, people ain't doing this much time, so it's like, what is going like? It just
people just running crazy.
People just running wild, and unfortunately for me, we located out here, things just been kind of taking off. So, yeah, definitely praying for the city. Definitely, love my city, visit things of that nature. But yeah, definitely made me the person who I am. But I'm just trying to take that to like new heights. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of beats did you start making? Like drill? Or, I mean, I know that's what Chicago and up north, New York is big on drill. It came like maybe like a few years ago.
Yeah, that ain't where I started off.
Okay.
That was definitely, I feel like that's when the light got shined on us because of Keith.
Yeah, right.
Herb and Dirk. Like that's when the light got shined on us and whatnot.
Right.
But before that, I started making beats during the Jeezy era.
Okay. The trap era.
Yeah, the Jeezy era.
When it first started.
Yeah. My uncle Sharon, free him, but my uncle Sharon, he used to take me on these rides. He used to be riding around in his like big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big truck and sounds going stupid, going over fast. He used to play
some 15, 20s in the back.
That's my sound. I feel like that's my origin. Like,
I can feel that. Nah, because when you was cooking up, when you was making that beat, I could feel the energy.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Like I just feel like I always want to take it back to
when
when I was riding.
Boom.
That's literally how I like. That's my origin of my sound. Like, granted, Like, I also think that me starting off young made me, music has changed a lot in the last like 10 years. Right. Like, so me could just hop back in that bag and go into the drill bag and where is that now? So, but yeah, that's where it started off at. I feel like that's my foundation for sure. Like, that, I always tell people I like making them, when you in the car, them
headbangers.
Yeah, them headbangers, but also like just like lunch table beats. Like you remember when people used to be at lunch table just going crazy and then with the sports and stuff. Like I like the gritty rawness. Like I don't really, and just kind of simple, like not doing too much, but just giving up space for the artist to go crazy, but the beat just knocking. So I feel like that's like my forte.
From cooking up at the lunch table to cooking up, you know, in the studio, in the yoga, man. Hey, that's dope. That's dope. Tell us, what software do you use now? I know you said you had the crack version.
Yeah, man, I done went legit.
Now, now you legit.
I done went legit.
Now the sounds done went all the way legit now.
I went legit. I'm talking about legit with all my plugins, legit with all my DAWs. Like, well, the only DAWs my main DAW is FL Studio.
Still your baby to this day.
But I integrated that with Machine now. So that was, you saw me pressing the buttons and stuff like that. So instead of me clicking and, clicking the 808 here, clicking 808 there, I'm just like, I kind of do like 3-4 things in one. I feel it. I can actually feel it. So like, that's the thing, like from programming it and pressing it in, like so. That's the combination I'm using right now. And they go so good together. Like,
it
super
does.
perfect.
It did. And then when you under the clock, like how you was, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have that much time to cook up. Yeah. But you was fingering like a motherfucker. I probably thought you was typing or something.
Yeah, bro. Like I had a better appreciation for it after the battle because I'm just looking at myself like, man, if I was somebody in the crowd, I'd be looking like, man, this dude kind of going.
Yeah, he was going,
And you can't really see yourself outside your body, so it was cool to like have that experience to see other people's reactions from it.
And you know what's crazy about that? I know how you started off gaming. It kind of looked like you was playing a game, like really into, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how it ties in together. It looked like you was playing a game as you was on the machine, just, you know what I'm saying? Just like trying to get, trying to get it.
Yeah, man, for sure. The machine just allowed me to get like really personal with my sounds and stuff like that, and what I like to swing to, what snares I like, what genre I'm in. So it's like, get me super organized as far as thinking on the fly, and I can audition it right then and there. I ain't got to click it in or see how it sound. Like a lot of times you just see me swipe through and see what I got, and then I just go from there. So yeah, I love the machine with FL. Just harmony for real. Yeah.
Dang, that's dope right there, man. There ain't much more I can say about that. What was I gonna say now, man?
What question you got for me?
I
wonder what you got to say, y'all.
I gotta gather them now. Now I gotta think about what I was gonna say because I totally got thrown off. Okay. That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. So you didn't take a class. You didn't go to school for it, or?
I have no professional training. I have non-professional training whatsoever. I just had the will and I had the ear. I feel like if I do get that, I'll just unlock something. But like also too, like there's not many people in my family that did music initially. Like the ones who do is kind of because I kind of inspired them to. But like nobody in my family really do music like that for real. And then also I was about to say I found out that the generation before me did. So I was like, dang, I may be in the wrong. Like get my uncle. I had him like I tried to play guitar once, but it was killing my fingers. And I had him a tune, and he just get the going crazy. Man, dude, he never mentioned music or nothing. He like 60, he just get the going crazy on guitar, and he was just saying all his brothers them did. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's where it came from. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm like, no professional training whatsoever, just me studying. So that's got me this far. And practicing for sure, practicing and studying. So yeah, definitely if I had that, man, it ain't too late either. It ain't too late.
It ain't never too late.
I'm always down to learn even more. So like that's
like you said,
that's what I'm trying to tap
natural instruments. Natural instruments, man. Like you said, that guitar. I mean, it's like you get carpet tongue or something.
I would say like I can convince you that I know how to play the piano. Okay. I can convince you, but like I just know actual piano.
Do y'all hear this? Somebody with no schooling, you know what I'm saying? professional, you know, type of, you know, music background. Not even in the family that much, you know, can make it, man, can make something happen, make something from nothing, man. So, you know, y'all keep honing in on y'all crafts, bro.
For sure. Like, really, you can really, especially nowadays, but like, I always told that, like, the best discipline is self-discipline. For sure. Like, yeah, you can have other people, you know, discipline you, show you what the move is, but you ain't got that, when you got that in yourself, like, it's just the sky's the limit, for sure. If even that, so yeah, I'm a firm believer that. That's my testimony with this whole thing. Like, I just really always teach myself something new every day, like just a little bit. Like, you can never get enough of this. So yeah, man, it's been going good for me. Like, getting some motion, finally getting some motion, getting my name out there, and get my sound out there too. Like, I feel like I have that rawness, that grit, like that people forget about. So,
yeah, I feel you got it too. Who inspired you?
Who inspired me as far actually, who inspired me to make beats? I used to watch.
Other than your uncle, you know,
somebody
that's
I would say my
people may know.
I would say my cousin Willie the most. My cousin Willie, and my uncle Sharon. Probably
shout out Willie.
Yeah, shout out Will and Sharon. But yeah,
Sharon
used to get me turned with the beats, and Will kind of got me turned with the rapping. And like, I was young, and they much older than me, so like, I feel like they inspired me the most to just really, you know, you can do this. You know what I'm saying? Give me that vibe that you can really do this. My auntie Sharon, I got an auntie named Sharon too. That's what's crazy.
So that was a dude. That was a dude named Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon is on my mama's side. That's my uncle, and Sharon on my dad's side was auntie.
Okay.
So she really into music and stuff. Like, she used to basically like actually sit there with me and say, learn this, learn that. Like, cause they saw the potential from like super young.
So when did you take it serious? When did you know? Okay, well then they know that I got something. I know I got something. When do I, you know?
I feel like I started to take it serious. I'm part of this group. Well, I had my first project. I had an EP party.
At 10 years old.
Not at 10.
Okay, I was about to say, damn.
We gonna have to fast.
Shit.
All through high school, I feel like I was just sharpening my tools. Like, I didn't really kind of feel like I wanted producers just like, it ain't finished yet, or it ain't that yet, and this, that.
Perfectionist.
Yeah, I was really just throwing paint at the wall for it. And then, like, I feel like once I left high school, then I'm like, okay, I'm really gonna do this, because I'm like, I still like this as if like the first day I tried, and I feel like I'm good enough now, type of thing. So like, I started putting myself out there. I was on like WGCI. I hear Neil Gang, he was on one of my songs on WGCI radio, so that was cool. Then met him with some crazy engineers and producers throughout that time. Actually had my own collective at the time. It was called PCE.
That was the first project? Or
Yeah, that was a group I was part of. My first project was called A Glimpse Into Forever. It was like 5 or 6 tracks, and I produced the whole thing. I engineered it, and I had like an EP party for it. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely show you that. I'm glad you mentioned that too, cause
that was the EP party.
The EP party was busting.
Yeah.
It was crazy because
all the high school kids.
Man, it was we were like 21.
Okay.
It wasn't too long ago. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, it was. I was super proud of it because like, I really manifested it. I made the beats. I recorded the songs to it. I engineered it. I rented out the venue. I provided the food. Like, all you feel me? Just me.
And it was live.
And it was live. You feel what I'm saying? But it also go to show, man, it's a lot that can be put into this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, promotion. Like, I didn't really understand the aspect of the. Once I mastered my craft, then I had to own the aspect how the game works.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm really starting to grasp that.
Right.
You know
The music industry is a beast, man.
Man.
A lot of people getting into music. I'm just gonna go to the studio and make a hit.
It ain't like
No.
It ain't like that at all. And then that point, I was just like, okay. I was glad I got there. I'm like, okay, I got to do this on a consistent basis, and also what direction I'm trying to go for it. So I also trying to figure out stuff within myself. Like, I can't do everything at once. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was cool to do all that, but it's like, okay, let me. You feel me? Then I was rolling with some guys, my boys from PCE. So we was doing our thing out there. We had like bashes, like summer bashes and shit, like shutting down the blocks. Like,
Y'all was headlining.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's dope.
Yeah, we built everything. We built the stage up and everything, bro. And I produced everybody who performed. So everybody performed. It was just him.
What was the name of the event?
It was PCE Bash.
PCE Bash. Okay.
PCE Bash.
Y'all go look it up, man. I mean, people that was there, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I can still footage.
Look where he at now.
So yeah, for sure. We was definitely doing our thing, and it just got to a point where I was just like, man, like, it's cool, but like, we don't really got like the opportunities that like at places like Atlanta got. like we don't really. I feel like our generation is building it. So you have like Lyrical Lemonade, and No More Hero. Like our generation is trying to build that type of connection that you guys have, like with different labels and QC and street execs and stuff. Like we don't have that. So let me go somewhere where I feel like they have that, so I can really just grow fast at a faster rate and just be around some people that's like, you know, that can do something for me, also teach me something, things like that. So I'm like, I ain't got no kids, I ain't married, let me just go crazy for this.
Right. But as many good artists and producers and that come out of Chicago, you mean to tell me that it's not enough? Like, well, I know it is, but nothing's like Atlanta right now.
Yeah,
it's the Mecca.
Yeah, Atlanta is the Mecca for it. Like point blank period. I love Chicago and things like that, but it's something that we have. We have a lot of talent. Don't get me wrong. It's just the unity part.
Okay.
Legit, the unity part.
I can understand.
Because if we were to unify, then we can create these types of things. But like the unity aspect is the part that's missing. I don't know that that's ever going to change. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So out here, the unity is there. You feel what I'm saying? Like granted, beef and all that happens everywhere, but like the unity to get somewhere. Like y'all got a new artist like every summer at least. You know what I'm saying? That everybody pushing. Like, you know, like I'm not used to that. Like I would tell people like, you know, my first Atlanta House game here. It was just crazy to me because they was playing like Atlanta artists. You go to United Center, it's very commercial. You're not gonna hear like Herb and Keith and Dirk in it. Like, so I'm like, damn, they really appreciate their artists. Like even down to the basketball, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, this is a different vibe. I also call this producer island because I feel like a lot of producers come out here and do their thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like Atlanta just provided an opportunity that I didn't have in Chicago, but Chicago gave me the sound and the grit to kind of merge them both together. So I'm like super shy Atlanta right now.
Yeah, that's a dope sound though.
Yeah, for sure.
That sound like that's gonna be incredible.
Yeah.
Especially from what you displayed and we heard the other night.
Yeah, man, for real, I appreciate that.
What made you want to get in the competition?
Just fun, man. Like I just haven't, like I told you, I'm kind of new out here, so like I don't really got the network or nothing like that, or always the opportunity to know where to go to like showcase. You feel what I'm saying? So like I came here just to really have fun, showcase, meet other producers, and just also just showcase my sound, really, for real. So I did that, and it was different. Like we had a networking event last year, like a kind of more networking cooked up type vibe, but this was more so competition. So I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Like this also challenged my skills per se, because I don't really time myself on making beats, but it was cool to know, because sometimes you under them type of pressures. You feel what I'm saying? So just to do that, and the result that came, I didn't expect the result, but I was appreciative for sure.
Man. It's crazy because you actually didn't know where you stand as a producer, but now you should know that you stand up there with your talent is out of the building. You know what I'm saying? Out of the roof. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. What's happening now? What happened since you won?
Man, since I won, things have been crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, things have been crazy. Like, I ain't never really had like a super viral moment like that. Like, I feel like this is kind of my biggest viral moment. Like, I posted a video. I posted the raw footage of my girl recording in the stands, and I just posted it, edited it. You know what I'm saying? And like 2 hours went by, and it had like 10 views on TikTok. It had like more views on Instagram actually at the time. So on Instagram it had 10 views, and I got a text like late at night, like bro, like I'm just chilling, like I'm just whatever. I put it out there because I told myself I'm gonna just gear towards content more. Now that I'm out here, now that I see how this going, how this record is going, like I'm gonna just really go out there, because I'm like,
content is king.
Content is king, and I'm just like, I ain't really been in the camera as much lately, so I'm gonna just start back doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Especially being out here. So me starting that, and then I get a text like, man, your video getting some traction. Matter of fact, no, that's I got that text. Now also my DM was flooded on Instagram, and they was like, yeah, man, how much you trying to beat this, that, and the third? Like I'm just like abnormal, like I'm thinking I'm getting hacked type thing, like. And they was like, yeah, that beat you put on TikTok. I'm like, TikTok? Like, I only got 10 views on TikTok. I got like,
I didn't hear about
I got like maybe 1,000 likes on Instagram or something, and that's what's really going on. I go on TikTok, it's like 15,000 likes. It's like just the likes. I'm saying the total views when I seen it initially, it was like 150.
This was like overnight.
This was overnight. This was like in a day. So I was like, what is like, that made me just look at everything different. You know what I'm saying? Like I was already happy that I won. I was already happy with the situation already, but even on Instagram, but for it to go like that, I'm like, cool. Then it just kept going up. Like I think right now it's at close to 800,000. And I done went from like what 400 followers to like 10,000 followers.
Damn.
And it's only been like a little over a week. So I'm just like, man, now that I got this, that's what I'm gonna stick around. Whatever they want me to produce content for, that's what I'm gonna do, just showcase myself. So it's definitely a trial and error, and I'm just trying to do right by what's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've been preparing myself for so long, now I get to finally showcase it to, you know, an audience. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative for the beat battle to feel like that wouldn't happen so soon without the beat battle. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to shout out y'all.
Yeah, show them the belt, man.
Yeah,
show
man.
them the belt.
Hey, look at the detail in this thing.
Man.
You feel me?
Nice,
They got knock music right here, beat battle right here, champion first. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way down here. It stood it out, man.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, now I feel just I feel super confident. I feel a little pressure. I ain't gonna lie, I do feel a little pressure because it's like, all right, what you gonna do with this now? But it's also good pressure. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all right, you were kind of prepared for these moments. Let's see what you got next, and you feel me? Just be you. Just rock out. Just have fun. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just shooting content, releasing music, collabing, reaching out to my followers and my audience, my fans, seeing what they want from me, and whatever they need, I'm just gonna provide it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what's up, man. Who would you like to work with?
Who would I like to work with? As far as producers or like artists?
Both.
Both. Producers. Let's see.
Give me 3 producers, 3 artists.
From ATL. Oh man. Dang. Who's going crazy right now? That's ATL Jacob going super crazy right now. Definitely rocking him. Eventually, yay, because I'm from Chicago too, so it's just a given with that.
Got to. Jay, we gonna have you on the show, and you gotta cook up with my boy.
For sure.
Chi-Town.
Dropping samples is giving that soul back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and probably like Timbaland or something. Like Timbaland, bro. Like he just be having some crazy drums and patterns. So like I just wonder how that would be to have access to that for like a studio session to make my own thing. So yeah, that's probably my 3 off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay.
2 legends and legend in the making right now. You know what I'm saying? But as far as artists, man, Lil Baby top of the list. Especially being out in Atlanta. Like Lil Baby top of the list. Especially like in the comments, everybody saying get this to Lil Baby soon, and so that's cool. Like I feel like they kind of manifesting that to me. If that can happen.
So the beat that you made, the beat that you won with,
yeah,
is the one that
is the one that I went viral for.
everybody is telling you.
Yeah, look in the comments, everybody's saying send it to Lil Baby or Kodak.
Lil Baby, Kodak, we sending it to you. It's already in your email.
For sure.
Check your emails, check your IGs, check
it all.
Yeah, we coming for it. We coming for it.
Dang.
Don't drop the beat, Lahzeric is coming for it.
For sure. Yeah, but yeah, and so Kodak, Lil Baby, and it's hard to do 3.
You want
Who is it?
anybody from the city? Anybody from Chi?
Yeah. But that's what's making it tough.
Okay, got you.
I almost want to do anybody from Chicago.
Well, with Kanye, you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, Kanye get best of both worlds. But
Producer
like, it's gotta be between like Dirk and her for sure.
Okay.
Like I
knew that was
merge them in one.
Yeah.
Like the Pain beats.
Ooh, that'll be dope though. You on the beat, you producer,
yeah,
and both of them on the track.
Yeah, bro. Like that'll be the cherry on top. Like that'd be dope for me. Like I'll be really excited about that for sure. Like definitely manifesting that. But yeah, man, it's so much talent out here though, bro. It's just be hard to keep up. But yeah, I'm just trying to collab with everybody for real. Like I'm really just trying to plant seeds for real. Like just work with this person, work with that person, and just, you know, even help create a sound that they probably wasn't used to. Like that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just looking for more work. You're trying to work with me, tap in. I'm trying to work as much as I can because I'm trying to build this thing up even more. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
I definitely want to give you your flowers, man. Let you know you are one of the dopest producers that I've ever came across. You know
For sure, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How'd you come up with the name?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Cause looking at it, it looks like it says Lahzeric.
Yeah.
Don't drop the beat, Lahzeric.
Yeah. So my name is Lahzeric. My name is Lahzeric. So
That's your real name.
That's my real name, Lahzeric.
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 What does that? Do that mean something? What it? It's just.
It's I know. I forget. I know it's like a kind of a Greek name.
Yeah.
And I think it's also like kind of like biblical, like Lazarus, like rather.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah. But Lahzeric, that's my actual name.
What made you go with that?
Cause it's different. It just felt like
You ain't never sit in your room.
I ain't never heard nobody say Lahzeric drop the song.
Okay.
Like I was just like, okay, let me just stick with that. I had names before, but I just feel like they were generic.
Right.
So I'm like, let me just go with Lahzeric. Like that's cool. So I started going by that, and I was like, I don't know how to fit that into a tag.
Right.
And how it wasn't always the drop the beat Lahzeric. Like that's just kind of what the streets more so came with. But I was like I mentioned, my brother was in the studio. He was rapping woo woo, and I was recording him, and he was like, take the beat out. Like take all that out, just have the melody play, right? So I do it, and I'm like, he said, no, don't do that. Like I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, so he go in there, he like, don't drop the beat, Lahzeric. Will you show me? I was like, ooh, no, I don't think they ready. And then I dropped the beat. So like that part right there is the whole hood started calling me, and it was cool. It was crazy because like people have a hard time saying Lahzeric. But when you say don't drop the beat, like the actual tag of it is like roll off the tongue easier for people. So I'm like, alright, people just start calling me, so I'm just gonna make it as that. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes they call me don't drop the beat for short. That's cool too. So it's always cool when I introduce myself. Cause people like, why you call yourself like? You feel what I'm saying? So the story just always adds up. And even in the comments they were saying like, is he gonna ever drop the beat? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's cool. Like it go with the whole brand.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hello. What's up, Fredo?
They gotta start gelling and stuff.
Okay. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and let's go and wrap it up.
For sure.
How much? About 5 minutes? 5 minutes, cool.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. We was just talking to the owner of the spot, Knock Music House.
Yeah.
Where we held the first beat battle. Yeah, man, it was dope. Definitely a dope venue too, man.
Yeah, legendary things happening out here, man. I
Yes,
am my
sir.
music, you feel what I'm saying? So definitely tune in, tap in.
Yes,
So,
sir. How was the vibe here? What did you think about the fans and the feedback you was getting when you were in the competition? Were you under pressure?
Yeah. And then especially just like some of the nuances, like one of the rounds I went in, I feel like I had 2 championship rounds because one of the rounds I had to battle 2 people.
Oh yeah.
Cause some of the guests didn't come, so it's like an odd number of guests, an odd number of competitors who were being there too. So I'm like, oh my god, like okay.
Yeah.
It was cool though. Because stuff like that happened. Like I was expecting it, but I definitely felt the energy. Like I felt like the anticipation, like cause I don't know, I was literally cooking up. I was just getting little parts and just programming it real quick with the finger drum. Like I was able to feel it. Just hearing people scream as I like do it, or seeing people nod their head a little harder when I put this in there. I'm like, okay, these are the right sounds to add. And even seeing my competitors like, hey, you doing your thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I was getting that vibe. I kept looking up too. Like I would look down, I just look up to see how people react to it.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like,
yeah.
And then I'm like, cool. And I ain't want to bring that away nothing too fast because I actually wanted to hear the detail in the beat. You feel what I'm saying?
That was perfect. But I noticed a lot of people didn't pay attention to the crowd. Yeah. Like that's one key thing that you did, I think, on that victory run that you had. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody else, once it was another guy, another competitor. Yeah. He was playing, I think like a melodic, more so like a
like smooth.
Kind of, sort of like kind of like a boom bap vibe. You know, a real slow tempo, anime vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then once he won with that beat, everybody else tried to mimic him. But you kept looking at the crowd, and then you brought that energy back up. You know what I'm saying?
I want people to be excited. Like, what is he gonna do next? Like, that's the kind of guy. Like, what do you like? You know, I was hearing just even in the video, like people was in the comments saying like, "Oh, he the truth," or "I can't wait to see what he doing," or "That too hard," like woo woo, like really anticipating every segment I'm bringing. So I was like, I just wanted to bring a show. If I can do anything, like I just wanted to be like bring a show to people, like something that's entertaining that they'll want to take with them. So yeah, for sure.
Oh. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Don't drop the beat, Lahzeric. Lahzeric.
That's
that
cool.
damn name, man.
Yeah, man, I know.
I like it though. I like it, but every time I can't look at it. So now that I see it on paper,
I can see that. Yeah, I
you
can
know what I'm
see
saying?
that. Yeah.
Instead of Lahzeric.
I always tell people it's like Zeric, but Lahzeric.
Like L-I-L.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, don't drop the beat, Lahzeric.
For sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate
Keep
y'all.
doing your thug thizzle. You showed out. You showed up. The sky's the limit for you.
Appreciate you, man.
Man, you gotta come back.
Definitely.
We will be talking to you again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
I'm trying to go even harder next time around. Like, I just got that machine not too long ago, so I'm gonna just keep working on it, and we're gonna see how the next one goes. I'm excited about the next one.
you just got the machine?
I just got it. I just really learned how to
program
it and use it in a certain way. So now, just giving me that time to really master it, I'm excited. I've been learning some new things, man.
Hey, y'all boys better get y'all skills up, man. Y'all going against some tough comp right here.
For real.
Tough.
For real.
Yeah, man. Anything else you wanna say to the folks? Let them know about Lahzeric.
For sure, man. Like, definitely tap into my beat site, lahzeric.beatstars.com. I'm always uploading. Check my TikTok out. That's where I'm doing a lot of content at Don't Drop the Beat Lahzeric. And I also got some original music that's out. Man of the Year by Lahzeric out right now. I made the beat engineer for that. Got a project I'm working on called Almost Forever, which I'm producing, recording, and engineering everything.
Get you some water. That's
Right,
how you run it. Hey, you on the run.
To say, man. I've been doing a lot, man. But yeah, those are things y'all need to stay in tune with for sure. And definitely the beat battle too, man. I definitely got to keep, sharpening my sword. My boy gonna have me defending this right here, so I definitely look forward to defending that in honor.
The people want it. The people want it.
Definitely do it. I want it. I want it too. I enjoyed it. I had fun doing it, so yeah, definitely.
All right, man. It's the Beat Basement.
Yeah.
We gone.
Whew.